The thing is, I'm someone who enjoys understanding the science behind everything. Don't just tell me you can do it, explain to me how you do it, convince me to trust you, because I know my clients trust me and I cannot ever let them down. So I invited Dr. Steve Shield to the studio to find out about the science behind Pantene and how in just 14 days, my hair and everyone else's hair is going to become more beautiful and more shiny. Every time I see you, I remember that trip to Japan when we went with Pantene. It was wonderful.
And did karaoke and ate very strange food, if I remember.
The karaoke I want to forget about. And I love sushi. Okay, I have a few questions for you.
Okay, fire away.
What are the different hair types that exist?
That's a really important question because, as you know from your clients, making sure you get the right products for you is going to give you the best results. Now, there are many different ways to think about what hair type you have, but my advice for women is listen to your hair and what it tells you it needs. Some women, their hair says, I'm flat, I'm lifeless. These women tend to have finer hair and want volume and shine.
Everyone wants volume and shine.
Well, and then there are other women who have frizzy hair or rough hair, hair that needs to be smooth and protected from humidity. Now, there are many women, and I know you're not like this, who have damaged hair. And this is damage that you can see, it's damage that you can feel, but also you can hear it. It can be quite noisy. Exactly, when you rub the ends of your hair together. This is really thirsty hair and hair that needs moisture and a lot of care. And then particularly women who have longer hair can sometimes suffer from hair fall because if you think the ends of your hair are probably around 3 years old, think about what you've put that hair through.
But if the hair's very long, it could be 7 years old.
Exactly, it can be that amount of time. So
that's true.
This can suffer from hair fall quite easily.
So tell me, what is it about Pantene that makes the hair so healthy in just 14 days?
Well, what many people don't realise is that Pantene has been researching the science behind healthy, beautiful hair for over 60 years.
That's right.
It's a long time. And all of that research and understanding goes into each and every bottle. This advanced Pro-V science, which works with your hair to leave it beautiful and healthy in just 14 days. But we don't just stay in the lab. We spend a lot of time working with women around the world, giving them the product to test in their own homes.
But even the lab is amazing. I mean, I saw the labs and it's like, I couldn't believe it. So much research, so much work goes behind, before the final product is ready.
Exactly, and people don't realise how much work goes into it. In our labs, we can recreate conditions from pretty much everywhere in the world, from the different weather climates to the different water types. We can do all of that work in the lab. But really testing products with real women in their own homes is really the thing that shows the proof.
Right. What are the 3 steps? Why are the 3 steps so important?
Well, people often ask me, do I need to use all of these different products, shampoos, treatments, conditioners? And the answer is, to get the best results, you do. When we develop the products, we develop them so that they work with each other and they build from each other. So in a 3-step regimen, each has its own role to play. And we believe that having...
So no cutting corners?
No cutting corners. It's like with skincare. You wouldn't like cleanse your skin and then not put a moisturiser on. It's exactly the same thing. So a 3-step regimen with an oil replacement is the best way to get long-lasting, true results.
So you talked about oil replacement. I want to ask you now more. Tell us more about oil replacement.
Oil replacement is one of my favourite products, in fact, and it's a product that we developed for women who suffer from the conditions in this part of the world. So, high levels of humidity, high sun, high heat, salt water. All of those things can be really challenging to hair.
In this part of the world, we love using oils on our hair.
So women have been using oils for centuries, you're right. And oils do provide great benefits, but there are some negatives to traditional oils in terms of the smell and the heaviness. But what we've done is taken the benefits of an oil and fused it with Pro-V science, with ingredients that actively seek out the damaged areas of the hair. So it's like a heat-seeking missile, the ingredients going to where the hair needs it most.
Wonderful. Dr. Steve, thank you so much for coming all this way for this interview.
It's always a pleasure to come and meet with you.
It was wonderful to have all the answers to all these questions, and I'm sure I'll see you somewhere else just as glamorous as Dubai and Japan.
I hope so. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
وهلا بدي أعزمكم على مولد أمس ب 6 ديسمبر الساعة 7 بالليل حتجوا تشوفوني لايف ببانتين دايريز. غيري شعرك بتغيري حياتك.